I wanted to do an update on the fish room right now, which is in my garage. This is going to be how it's mapped out in my new house. I've taped blue tape on the floor, painter's tape, to where things are going to go. It's pretty accurate all around. So I'll give you a tour. I made a lot of progress so far. I'll start here. I got a very wide 40-inch musty tub. I don't have the fixtures mounted on there yet, the sink portion, but that'll be good for washing things down. Up to about a 20-gallon long will fit in there. Got a lot of rock I got from the local reefer. It's gorgeous stuff. It's all been bleached, about 2 weeks. So excited to get that going. Got the water changing station here, the saltwater mixing station, I should say. Pretty standard on the plumbing here. Gonna have fresh water in the 175-gallon tank here, and salt water in the 100. I have a spare 100 that I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with yet, but I'll keep it for a while. Got a reflow pump back here. It's the Hammerhead Barracuda Gold. Thing should push about, I don't know, 6,000 gallons an hour of water, pretty powerful. Down here, can do just straight into a bucket. Obviously it's salt down there just for storage on a couple of dollies. But I can just do gravity flow down to a bucket from fresh water, RDI. Same thing over here with salt water if I just need a little bit. Then with valves, I can get back here and come up into the salt water. There's obviously nothing going there, but one side will go off to all of the filtration. The other part of the T will come back down into here to let the salt water mix in this bin here. I can also do a quick release hose right here to get targeted RODI or salt water if I decide to do something in the middle here. The middle area is taped off because there'll be a slight decline to a trench drain in the middle. I just wanted to mark off where the flat concrete will be and where the decline will be to make sure that everything stays level. Working over here, these are Husky steel shells from Home Depot, black powder coated. They're perfect. Probably gonna mount most of the electronics up top. Got some spare Neptune gear right now. On the middle shelf here, this will be the refugium. Probably just going to do a bunch of ketomorphin in there. Do some dosing of trace elements under the dose. Down below, I'm trying to get a different container, but that'll be RODI water. And then I'm probably going to stick with alkalinity and calcium supplements. Not sure about a calcium reactor at this point. I know it's a big system, but the drop in pH is the one thing that is kind of bugging me. I've had pretty good success keeping the pH above 8.1 all the way up to 8.3. Moving over here, got more space on the top for putting more modules. Down on the middle shelf, this is a 60-gallon, it's a good frag tank. It's going to be plumbed right down into the sump. The sump is not going to be this. It's going to be hopefully a almost 6-foot PVC, white PVC sump. These are just kind of representative tanks. So then the water as it flows right to left will go up all the way to the top. I'm going to have a massive UV sterilizer up there. From there it will come down and it will split. Half into the frag tank, half will go over to the refugium. Both will then go down back into the sump, and other pumps down there. I probably have 3 pumps total. Those will take them to a protein skimmer, then the main return pump will go up top over to the display tank, which is mocked up here in plywood. The stand came in a couple weeks ago, super easy to put together. It's from Framing Tech. The guys there were phenomenal. This stuff is no joke. It's super strong, completely rigid. It's got to be stronger, if not as strong as steel. And this is 10 feet, 120 inches across, 3 feet wide over there. I'm going to do about 27 inches tall in the tank itself. The stand itself is 42 inches tall. So I went big because I'm tall and I just don't want to crouch over to see my fish. Got some colored PVC. Not really sure of the color scheme yet, but probably mostly reds and blues. Pretty standard there. So then the flow will come off of probably a 6 foot, either a 6 or 7 foot overflow. That'll be from Modular Marine's going to do that. It'll flow over, down to the sump, and then up to the UV sterilizer, split between the refugium and the frag tank, back down to the sump. Then the main return, obviously, on a separate pump comes up, over, then down. Probably going to do 4 or 5 different outlets. I have some of those random flow nozzles that I'm going to implement in some way. So that's pretty much it right there. If you guys have any questions, comments, frankly, or suggestions, I'm all ears. This is pretty much what I've been envisioning for the fish room. The other side will be a wall, and you'll see the display tank from the other side. But this is progress. So yeah, any suggestions or ideas, let me know. Thanks.